The game was quite an experience for our boys. We played against a very, very strong Villarreal team who had everything, all facets of the game. I thought we were challenged in every way, physically, technically, mentally, athletically. They had all of it going for them. They had a team that was unified, that played quickly, that played for each other, that had a lot of movement, that presented problems for us that we haven't seen and in the games that we play at home. So a great education, not so much a result. 4-0 could have been a couple more, but we also created it. Fortunately, in the second half, we did get over midfield and had a couple of chances, including a penalty kick, and then we hit the post probably on the last kick of the ball. So the hope is that the education was worth it, because they did see what a good player looks like and what it is to be a high-level competitive guy, both physically and certainly technically, and how well they shared the ball and worked for each other. So it was a great opportunity for our guys. I just hope they appreciate it and learn from it and gain something from it, because it was a real lesson.
The game yesterday was really tough. They were really good with the ball.
In the 4 categories, physical, tactical, technical, and mentally, they beat us in all of them. They forced us to play a lot faster.
I realized how different it is here, how hard they train, and how good they are compared to what we think is good. They're a totally different level.
It's a great learning experience. It's absolutely great.
I think it was a good experience for us because they play very fast and play like 1 touch, 2 touch, and it was really hard to compete, but it was a tough match.
Well, it's an excellent environment to be able to evaluate players for our national pools. But it began a couple years ago. I started to attend id2 camps that have been a national group they have in Casa Grande. So it's sort of confirming and giving me an opportunity to watch the players play in a really tough environment.
Here we are in Ciutat Salou. It's a nice 8-field complex in between Valencia and Barcelona in Catalunya. Today the boys are just getting out of the bus midway on the trip between Valencia and Barcelona in preparation for our last 2 matches versus Espanyol and FC Barcelona. The session that they're working on right now is a little bit of a recovery session, but also working on staying connected defensively and forcing play to make it as predictable as possible. I think they've started to come together as a group on and off the field. I think defensively we have to be a little bit more connected. The teams that we're playing here are very good and exploit any spaces that we give them. In front of goal, I think we've had some chances. We've been a little bit unlucky, and I hate to use the term unlucky, but we've hit a couple posts, missed a penalty, and created some decent opportunities. I think ultimately we've given away 2 early goals, and that's put us in a hole that we've had to try to dig ourselves out of, which is hard in any game. So hopefully we can cut that out and give ourselves a chance to build up a little bit of confidence, because we're more than capable of playing with these teams.
We're here in Barcelona. Yesterday we traveled from Valencia to Barcelona, where we'll spend the rest of the trip. We have 2 more games remaining here in Barcelona against Espanyol and against Barcelona. We trained yesterday en route to Barcelona, and today here we are in the city having another training session before we go to see the Barcelona game at Camp Nou this evening. So we're really excited to be here, and the team's made a lot of progress over the last few days, and we're looking forward to the remainder of the trip. I think what this group learned from the first 2 games is that some of the lessons that you pay for taking a little bit too long,
to make decisions, for not having enough things figured out ahead of time, and for being sloppy with the ball and careless. Whereas at home, maybe they're not punished as often in their games for some of those issues. Here, they're punished quickly. It's been a great learning experience for these guys. I think the guys on the team have a good picture now of what a really fast-paced, good soccer game looks like, and hopefully they can continue to improve from having these experiences.